Welcome back to the InherAlchemist TV. In this brief midday download, I wanted to share with you guys a theory I have about Destiny, Sunni, and Moses. And you know what? This video was inspired by an interview that I seen Destiny doing on, I don't know who the Dustin guy is. Does he have his own channel, or is he a guest feature on Carlos' channel, or what? You guys can clarify that for me down in the comments. But I saw her basically doing an interview on this show. I was going to do a review on her interview, but I don't know. I don't think I want to do it that way. But in the process, a bunch of hunches started to come to me, and I wanted to share them with you guys. I know these people on this Love and Marriage Huntsville show are going to hate me at the end of the day, but some shit just ain't adding up, and I have to trace those trails. So the first thing I wanted to point out was Destiny talked about some theory that she had about Melody and Liberic linking up against her and Martell. Now, remember earlier in the year on Martell's birthday, Destiny posted up a photo or some video or something where she was at dinner with Martell and the kids and Ariane. Now, in her interview with the Dustin guy, she was saying that she had called Liberic or FaceTime her kid while he was with his dad. I don't know if they were at a restaurant, but she said Melody and her kids were in the background, and the kids were saying like, oh, that's Miss Destiny so-and-so. So I'm wondering if Destiny posted that clip of her being with Martell on his birthday with the kids in order to spite Melody or get her back, because Melody was hanging out with Liberic. Now, people listen, women are sensitive, so I definitely, if I'm beefing with my man or my man has done something to violate me, I definitely don't want my friends, current, future, or present, to have anything to do with anybody that I dealt with. I've had friends like support the businesses of guys that I've dealt with. Yeah, and it rubbed me the wrong way. But at the end of the day, there's a lot that you can't do anything about. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just have to pick up your feelings and you have to move on, because people are going to do what they do. But Destiny, obviously, I feel, got her get back when it came to Martell's birthday party, and especially posting that on social media. So let me know what you guys think about that part. Now, the second part, I posed a question on the community wall, and I think I'm going to make some shorts with these little hunches of mine, because they're not long enough to stretch out to like a content type style video, but I don't know. I just be wanting to put my little theories out, right? I posted on the community wall, how did Sunni and Moses get together, and he's not even from Huntsville? He's in a whole nother state, but Sunni was able to take Destiny's man and they're in a whole long distance relationship. Now, I see that they preemptively thought about that, because Destiny was like, yeah, we were going back and forth to St. Louis. Sunni was on my production, or she was my producer, and blah, blah, blah. Now, I want to share to you guys what the definition of a producer is. So, all you have to do is go on Google, and I put in producer versus executive producer, because a lot of people are confused even about Melody's role in the show. So, Melody, Martell, and Sunni are all producers, along with many, many other producers. Carlos, maybe the lady Angela, and some other people are executive producers, right? Producers create budgets for approval by the executive producer and manage funds throughout the various phases of production. Executive producers are primarily involved in securing financing. Sometimes they attach their names and identities to the film project to attract major investors. The executive producer will earn more on a project because of their significant responsibilities and ability to negotiate payment structures, in addition to an upfront fee for their work. Depending on the scope of the producer's work, they will typically earn less than the executive producer. One significant reason why actors choose to become producers is the desire for creative control and artistic fulfillment. While acting offers the opportunity to bring characters to life, it is often the directors and producers who make the final decision regarding the overall vision of a project. So, when each when each cast member is assigned their own producer, like in the instance of Sunni being assigned to be the producer for Destiny, that means that she's responsible for the overall vision of Destiny's role in this show, or what her storyline is, etc. Now let's think about this for a minute. So the comment section say that Sunni and Moses are actually both from St. Louis. Now Destiny just magically ends up with this long distance relationship with a guy for St. Louis. Now, is it possible? Now, looking at the pyramid or payment structure, the producers are given a certain amount of money, or they submit a budget for money to the executive producer, which means that they're going to present a fee schedule for Carlos and say, I need this amount of money to do this and this and that, to handle this and this and that storyline. And within that budget, they need to secure actors and need to secure the story, right? So Sunni would then say, okay, well, we're going to come up with this long distance storyline, or, and we need travel expenses to go to St. Louis. We need to bring the crew with us, the cast with us, and this is what we're going to do. Now, one of two things could have happened, because it is my speculation through the pyramid that producers are given a cut off of their talent's head, meaning that if Destiny is budgeted to get $100,000, whatever, her producer can say, okay, you want to do this gig for $50,000? She says yes. The producer pockets the other $50,000, and it's still covered under the budget that's presented to the executive producer, right? Which is the brand, the face, Kingdom Reign, if you will. So Sunni, one of two things happened. Either they knew that they were going to create a storyline for Destiny to have this love interest out of town, and that was Sunni's real man in real life. Because how much sense does it make that he would break up with this girl Destiny and then end up dating her producer? How would you be in contact with her producer? All you were was a love interest that was long distance. You didn't have scenes by yourself. There was no reason for you in production to even be in contact when you were an extension of Destiny. That's like saying production has contact with Letitia's brother, some of her family members out of town, Melody's brother has a producer, etc. It just doesn't work, or it doesn't make sense that Destiny's boyfriend would have a relationship with the producers in any way if he was not a part of the official cast, right? So either they made an agreement like, okay, well, you want to be on the show, you need a storyline, you need a love interest. Hey, I got this guy, this is really my guy, but you can act like it's your guy, and blah blah blah. Or either Sunni trying to produce, because the producers are responsible for creating storylines and narratives. Maybe Destiny didn't even know that her and Moses were really together, and that Sunni, as a producer, just invited her on a random trip to St. Louis. Maybe they went together, and then she's like, oh, let me introduce you to my homeboy. Then her trying to get Moses to clean up his money, because remember, I said that Moses was in the streets in their tarot reading, and that he usually looks for women to clean up his money. And in Destiny's tarot reading, I show that Moses and Destiny were having the same type of conversations about getting married, having babies, or whatever it is, right? So could Sunni have possibly set Moses up to go after Destiny to make her feel like they were in some type of relationship, while him and Sunni were in a real relationship all along? So that may be why he put it on so thick when it came to dealing with Destiny, for them to be talking about marriage and babies in such a short amount of time, was because he was trying to hurry up and rope her into this false relationship for this storyline. Now, the backdooring may not be, oh, Sunni stole Destiny's man. It may be that Sunni and Moses were the couple all along, and that Moses was pretending to be with Destiny in order to get him a role on the show so that they could wash some of this money. Because remember, I showed in Carlos's, or in his reading, I showed embezzlement and misappropriation for funds. That made me feel like, could Sunni have even been caught for this in some type of way, and that's why she's now coming on the show as an actor and no longer a producer? I don't know, but when I went on IMDb, the producer credits and all of that stuff is missing for now. So I don't know if they haven't uploaded it yet, or if that's something that they're keeping concealed for now. But the only person that's showing is Carlos for now as the executive producer. So I don't know if Sunni is still in that producer capacity. But what we do know is that she's now in an actor capacity because she's on the show. Now, further, think back to these clips that I'm about to play now. I also said that Love and Marriage Huntsville, the direction of the show is leaning more towards love and hip hop, right? And I feel like they're trying to create or recreate a cleaner version of love and hip hop. Now look back to this famous scene with Amina and Tara. And Amina surprises Tara, the original woman, by saying, I'm not no side chick, I'm his wife. And she slams her name change or whatever at the lady Tara.
And he fell in love with me. I can't say that it's love. I can say it's an outlet. I'm an outlet. I'm an outlet. Playing around. I'm his wife. And ain't nothing fake about that.
Was never side chick, baby. I'm the wife.
Now, if you look at the same acting and Sunni in the trailer for Love and Marriage Huntsville, she does the same thing with the same mannerisms. So it feels to me like they're recreating that scene and that relationship. So listen, this is a theory that I have. Tell me what you guys think of it. Poke holes in it. Compare it against what you know, what I may not know. I have a lot of blind spots. Let me know what you think of this. My theory is that Moses and Sunni have been together the whole time, and either Destiny knew or she didn't know. Either Sunni sicked Moses on Destiny so that he could be in the show and clean up his money, or Destiny and Sunni got together and agreed to use Moses for her storyline. Either way it goes, in the end, as a producer, Sunni benefits from this. Actually, all parties involved benefit from this, but as a producer, it is her role to come up with a cast and a storyline for her particular segment of the project. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to smash that like button. Let me know what readings you guys want to see next. Make sure you're subscribed, that you have your notification bells on, and I will see you on the next one.